Hello from the Sargent Company. Thank you for being a Micro 50 distributor. This recording is designed to help you as our distributor describe what Micro 50 is, how it works, and how to best apply it in the environment. Please listen to the following recording, and if you need any more information, feel free to call us at the Sargent Company at any time. Thank you. Micro 50 is an eco-degreaser that's biologically formulated to break down petroleum. It can be used in many ways. One application is to degrease and clean equipment or other products that need to have petroleum, grease, and substances removed without using toxic solvent-based or phosphate-based cleaning products. In many cases, the residues coming off of heavy equipment are an issue going into the ground. And when you wash petroleum from heavy equipment, hydrocarbons going into the ground are a problem as they accumulate over time. If you use a biodegrading cleaning product, it may break down in the ground once you've washed the heavy equipment. However, the hydrocarbons continue to accumulate because that particular cleaning product does not have a microbe or anything that deals with the hydrocarbon component of cleaning the equipment. Micro 50, as an alternative, is a great eco-cleaning product that will not only clean the petroleum and dirt and grease from your equipment, but as it drags it down into the ground, the product biodegrades naturally into water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. And the microbes and enzymes in Micro 50 biodegrade the hydrocarbons that are leached into the ground from your equipment, maintaining a clean environment and eliminating a long-term environmental problem. The advantage of EcoLogo program, particularly to mines, construction sites, and workplace areas that are environmentally sensitive, is that when you're using Micro 50 in either degreasing your equipment or when you have a small fuel spill and you see the plume of fuel spreading out on the surface water, Micro 50 can be sprayed on that plume to break down quickly so that it is no longer visible and the microbes and the enzymes biodegrade it quickly over time. If you have an issue with environmental people on your project, they will, if they don't recognize, quickly learn that the EcoLogo product is supported by Environment Canada and that you truly have a product that should be adopted and recognized as the right product for that job site. If you have any difficulty with any environmental people, you need to notify the Sargent Company so that we can make the appropriate phone calls to notify the individuals involved from any environmental organization that this product is in fact properly certified and is truly a green product. Micro 50 is a concentrate and needs to be diluted with water. There are several reasons for that. Micro 50 has microbes that are dormant and need to be rehydrated to become active. It's very important, however, that you do not reactivate them for more than a few days prior to needing to use them as a bioremediation type product. As a surfactant or cleaning product, it can be diluted for unlimited period of time and it will work great as a degreaser. However, if you need the microbial activity, they need to be used within a few days to get the most effectiveness from them. Also, Micro 50 needs water because in many cases when you're working with cleaning surfaces, the water helps give the Micro 50 formula an environment to work in to help break down the petroleum and hydrocarbons. The proper dilution can vary depending on the application, the situation, but in most cases should never ever be diluted less than 3 parts water to 1 part Micro 50. On average, as a general cleaning product and for spraying on plumes of fuel on surface water, a 10-to-1 mixture is appropriate. If you find that you're working with surfaces that need heavier degreasing, you may start with a 5-to-1 and then rinse with water afterwards. In many cases, it's a misconception that an ecologically friendly product is more expensive to use. In the case of Micro 50, this is not true. If you purchase a 20-liter pail of Micro 50 and dilute it at 10-to-1, you will have 220 liters of available finished product and an average cost of approximately $1.50 per usable liter. In many cases, eco degreasers and eco cleaning products at some of the other major retail environments are an average cost of approximately $7.99 for bottles that are less than 1 liter. In addition to the economy behind Micro 50 compared to these other eco degreasers, it's important to remember that Micro 50 is actually endorsed by the Eco Logo program, and majority, if any, of the others are not. In addition to that, Micro 50 has microbes and enzymes in the formula that biodegrade hydrocarbons and not only wash them but break them down, whereas the other products do not have those ingredients. When using Micro 50, in most cases when you dilute it with water, you will put it in a spray bottle or a weed sprayer applicator, seal up the container, spray it on the surface area that you're trying to clean, brush it well with some form of brush, and cause the Micro 50 formula to suds up. If you're working on asphalt, rinse it off with water, and the petroleum and grease should flush away. If you're working on concrete and unistone or other type surfaces, spray on, brush, and wash away the surface residue. And then to get the stain out of the concrete or the unistone, if it's a petroleum product, spray Micro 50 formula back on, brush in, and let it dry out. You'll find over the course of the next 24 hours to 48 hours that the concrete or the unistone will start to come back to the regular color. If you're dealing with a synthetic oil, you need to pull that out of the surface using the patented surfactant formula in Micro 50. Micro 50's surfactant is patented in how it removes oil from surfaces. It flattens the molecules of the oil that is embedded in the surface to make it easier to lift it with less work and effort, and also less water. If you have a synthetic oil stain in a surface like concrete or unistone, simply spray Micro 50 on and continue to brush and foam Micro 50, which causes a lifting action for the synthetic oil to pull it out of the surface and rinse away. For cleaning equipment and using Micro 50 as an eco degreaser, simply spray Micro 50 onto the piece of equipment that you wish to clean and wipe it off right away. There's no need to wait. Micro 50 cuts the grease and oil immediately. If you're trying to clean heavier grease, spray on Micro 50 and brush, then wash off with water. If you're using a power washer to wash your equipment, you don't need to use any more than 20-to-1 mixture of Micro 50 because the aggressive water washing action will work the surfactant in Micro 50 and cause you to need much less product. If you have fuel spilled on surface areas and you see the rainbow floating on water, and we refer to that as a plume of fuel, simply spray a 10-to-1 Micro 50 formulation onto the plume. As the droplets land on the plume, you will notice it disappear immediately, taking it completely out of sight. And know that the microbes and enzymes continue to work to break down the hydrocarbons, cleaning the environment behind. If you have any further questions about Micro 50 and how to apply it in any particular application, the Sargent Company would be more than willing to help you with any questions or any situation that you need assistance on. Please feel free to contact us at any time to help you with a particular prospect or customer who's looking for more information.